Last week we had an tragic accident.
We tragically lost our rogue and navigator.
We try our best.
Mhm.
We tried very hard to keep the rogue alive.
Really, his mistake was walking in front of the party.
I think his mistake was accepting the mission.
No, that's all of our mistakes.
We all made that mistake.
No, it's like that thing
Yep.
Hitchcock. It's like that thing Hitchcock says about thriller movies. If people just called the cops, there would be no movie. Anyway, we had a death.
We had a
That
death.
we did.
We also
The
fought some
body of
plants. And
Sayuk. Yep. Sorry.
we also
Carry on.
fought some plants and watched some little dinosaurs run off with some bacon and prevented them from running off with the body of Sage.
That you did.
He's not dead. He's in a little farm upstate.
And as his body goes colder in front of you, you gather his belongings. What did you do with the body?
I would say we cremate it.
Yep, that's the thing. I wanted to do something else, but the rules didn't want to play with me. So yeah, I think Rashinidar will do an active hand in cremating his body and do a little service in honor of Sage.
So you put him on a bit of a bonfire. And cremate the body of Sayuch. And you continue on with your journey south. It begins to rain slightly, as though the land itself is mourning for your fallen friend. And the rain gets heavier and heavier, and you find yourself in the middle of a tropical storm.
Wait, I thought this was Cholt. Isn't the rain just Cholt laughing at us?
Let me have this, damn it.
I mean, it can be laughing and mourning at the same time. I mean, you can laugh from grief and you can laugh from mirth, so you cry for both of them, so I think maybe we should stop.
Okay.
Azaka continues guiding you in place of Siege, and eventually you do find a place to stop for the night. The rain has lightened, but it has taken its toll on the party, so please take an additional point of exhaustion for those who don't have it yet.
Wonderful.
Which I think Max puts Gray at 2 for this day.
Yep.
Alright. So you settle down, set up camp. Set up your tents and hammocks. And begin to take watch. The first watch for the night would be Esther, together with Asaka. Okay, 12. Esther, as you do keep watch through the night, you hear movement heading towards you. It starts off slow, the footsteps pushing through the mud, but begins to pick up speed.
I use Divine Sense to see if it's undead.
It is not. But it is getting closer.
I let Azaka know.
She stands up and glances over to the direction. And pushing through the foliage, a human appears in front of you, covered in dirt, soil, looking very much worse for wear.
Oh god, it's Sage's little brother, Sage too.
Say
And-
it to Electric Boogaloo?
How would you describe your character at this
Let's see.
moment?
He looks like he just spent the last 3 days running nonstop. He's got he's got his bow in his hands, and is just every now and then turning around to fire an arrow into the jungle. He's exhausted. He's wearing how do I put this? He's wearing armor but no sleeves, and he's got a hood.
And for
And
your case, Gru, or should I say Roy, you have been running through the jungle blindly. This is the first time you saw light within the jungle from a campfire.
stop. I see a group of people, and then I raise my bow. But it's kind of like you can tell that even if I fired, it's not going to. It's like I'm unlikely to really do any actual damage because of the panting and the tiredness.
Aster casts command at the weird mud human and says to grovel.
It's a human?
He said it was a human.
I didn't hear it, sorry.
Or Snurky said it was a human.
I
He's
was
a
told he was a human.
He is
Okay.
indeed a human.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom save.
First roll of Roy.
Oh, he's fine. Wait, does he have a point of exhaustion?
Yes, but exhaustion doesn't affect saves until the third point.
Okay.
But Roy, you do feel that this person in front of you attempted to cast something on you.
I'm not focused on that right now. I just kind of knock the arrow back. And he just now that he's had a moment to stop and take stock of the situation, he realizes that they're not like actively trying to threaten him. So he kind of puts the bow down and then just slowly lets go of the arrow. It's just sorry. I've been running for days. And he falls and he just, face faults forward.
Aster. So he's unconscious?
I don't know. Am I unconscious?
Would you
You-
How
like
do
to
you want
be?
to flavor that?
Would you like to be? I'm fine either way.
Yes, unconscious.
Okay.
Aster will disarm him and tie him up. and we can deal with him after breakfast in the morning.
Azaka is... Yeah, that's probably fair.
I've technically fallen asleep. Does that mean I lose a point of exhaustion? No,
Uh,
right?
You have to
let's see if
finish
you...
the long rest.
Let's see if you survive for the long rest.
Wait, are we going to survive the long rest?
I
So
hope
anyway.
so.
I have not long rested yet.
No one has. Alright, you guys are half elves, so that you don't have the trance, right?
No, I just can't be forced to magic sleep. Still have to sleep 8 hours.
Sleepy time.
Mhm.
Well, technically, we only sleep 6, but we need 8 hours of downtime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I just saw my HP. Why I'm so low?
You took a bunch of damage.
Because we tried to stop the little dinosaurs from eating Sage.
You have taken less if you just let them run away.
Does the mud human have any other weapons on their person besides the bow?
He has a rapier, but it's kind of just like still in its scabbard.
Chief. Yep.
Well, either way, Aster will disarm him until morning at the very least. And she will let the next watch know not to eat him. This is not what I caught in my hunting trap. Don't eat it.
Like he put a little post-it note that says like not food, do not eat.
Uh-huh.
Alright. The next watch begins. Gray and Rashi.
What?
I caught a monkey.
Monkeys are cute.
This one isn't.
And why you capture it?
Because it had a bow and arrow.
That's a smart for a monkey.
Oh, did I say monkey? I meant human. Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Hey,
Can I eat it?
No. Well, not yet. We'll know in the morning.
No cannibalism.
It's not cannibalism. None of us are full humans.
None of the rest of the party's human.
It's only
You
half
know-
cannibalism.
You know what I mean? Go to sleep.
Aster goes to sleep.
Okay,
On the
let
spot?
me see that poor boy.
like this
I
this Aster just like go to sleep on the spot.
No, they take their armor off and go and get in their tent and they go to sleep.
Gray.
Eh,
Can you take the watch? Take care of the watch. I'm gonna make sure this fella doesn't die. I don't want more deaths.
okay. And
Mm,
Gray very slowly and very awkwardly climbs onto a tree branch so that they at least have a decent lookout.
Alright.
Stay awake.
I'm trying.
I wanna go to school today.
Can I do a medicine check on the new fella?
Sure, go ahead.
How much do you know about human anatomy?
He
Good
appears to
enough.
have all his limbs.
I'm trained.
Yeah, it's
I'm,
like an elf, but not as cute.
I'm trained in medicine. I'm sleepy.
Don't eat the meat sack in the middle that is full of acid.
Do the watch.
If you
I'll
clean the meat
watch
sack
it.
out, it makes an excellent drinking gourd later.
I'm a little concerned right now.
Perception check, Gray.
Alrighty. And disadvantage due to tier 2 exhaustion.
Okay.
Sleepy, yes. Stupid, no.
So for Rashi, you examine the body of this human who appeared in your camp. Cursory glance. There are cuts, scrapes from him, probably pushing through the jungle without being too careful. A couple of bruises here and there, but appears to be complete. As for Gray, you, despite being tired AF, you pay attention to your surroundings. At the start of the wash, there appears to be there is movement in the area. This probably due to some disturbance from the previous watch, but it quiets down eventually. Then your watch does pass, and you'll go wake up Lestrana.
Yeah.
My
So
turn.
Gray less climbs out of the tree and more pratfalls into a bush and then crawls over to their hammock and
wait,
mutters at Rashish, "You waked them up. I tired."
can I change that a little bit?
Sure.
You stumble not into a bush, into Rash's arm because you know you're gonna fall. Like she anticipated.
She sees Gray purposely just getting ready to roll out of the tree, ignoring the fact that there's a bush in the way.
Yeah.
She rushes over to catch them. Yes, I like
So
that.
instead of landing on a bush, you land on somebody wearing chain.
Whatever.
I don't think Rashi's awake enough to care.
I don't think any of them are awake enough to care. It's too cold and wet.
Also, at
Okay.
least the person in chain is not actively trying to harm them.
You go wake them up, I sleep.
Okay. I want to say also with that medicine and all that, I made the sleeping condition of Roy a little more comfortable, like somewhat in a good sleeping position. Still tired, but so he can rest.
So kind of like Esther left this person sleeping in the sitting position. You help them lie down.
Yeah, I don't know. A makeshift tent, like 4 sticks and a carpet, so it doesn't get drenched in water.
Okay.
Do you tell Lestrana about Mudman?
Yes, when I wake you up, Aster found another person. Something about her trap, but it's not food. He's okay. I mean, physically okay. I don't know. He's sleeping.
Okay, I go keep watch.
Okay, tonight you're taking long watch. Sorry.
It's okay.
Good night.
Go get some sleep. Let's see.
Perception.
I'm gonna say I probably just went over to Mudman and started casting prestidigitation to get the mud off.
He's cleaner.
Sadly, though, still human.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but looks much less like a mud monster now.
That's true. He's more presentable. Your watch takes your watch passes. It is quiet. Don't really notice anything. But the sun begins to rise to the next day. A light drizzle is still going on from the previous night, but it's bearable compared to what you have so far. As the party begins to wake,
I'll start making breakfast.
Morning. Long rest benefit? Yeah.
sorry? Mm-hmm.
Long rest benefits?
Yes.
Haha. I can see. I can't fight.
Only one exhaustion level per long rest, right?
Yes.
Just wanted to be certain. Or flop, roll over.
You look like you need more sleep. Have some breakfast.
Still lying in hammock, Gray takes the bowl, puts face into it, closes eyes, sort of eats while trying to sleep.
Wow, mood.
Yeah.
Aster,
Look at
make
Aster.
sure,
I cleaned your mud, man.
Aster, make sure the Mudman is awake.
Roy wakes with a start.
The council will now decide your fate.
Ooh, we're a council now?
Mhm.
Ooh.
Entire life story now.
Well, I was part of a different part. He tells a story that sounds incredibly familiar, down to being recruited to stop a a curse on people who've died in the past. Except his party was ambushed in the jungle, and he's the sole survivor, and that's why he's been running for the past 7 days, nonstop.
So they say he? It's a he first?
It's a he, yes.
He said that someone contracting them, all the group, to do the same thing to finish the curse. The same person that contracted us or someone else?
Same person that contracted you, yeah.
Ah, you're one of the other group.
Aster will use the Sending Stone to let them know that we found one survivor of one of the other group.
You hear Verdell's voice come through. Just one.
Yes, just
I
one.
see. It's a sending spell. I see. I will let Master Otamu know. Please do take care of him.
Hey,
Say to her that I say hi.
Rossi
Sending
says
spells only
hi.
works once a day.
Ah, God damn it.
Okay.
Really? I thought it was just like a phone.
No, you can use a sending spell once per day.
Oh my god.
It's a very limited texting plan.
Is
It's a
that
free level
i-
3 spell once a day.
is that all sending spells?
Yes.
I've been lied all my life.
I. Oh. Oh yeah. That is what it says.
Yes.
I will continue to ignore that rule because they are convenient plot devices.
Kiwi, in your campaign, we have cell phones.
You don't always have service.
True, but we have cell phones. Mine's even built in.
That's got to be painful getting the upgrade to the 2777 new Samsung Flip.
Ugh.
Like the party is doing something and suddenly she stops. Wait, update. But enough of that.
Yes, back to this campaign.
Having heard the message, Aster turns to Mudman. Okay, the council has decided your fate.
Okay.
We have? Yes, we have.
You are Sage 2.0. Congratulations. You're coming with us.
Who's Sage?
He's dead.
We had a fight yesterday with the jungle, and he didn't survive.
You know how the other 3 people in your party were ambushed? He was the one person in our party who was ambushed.
Technically,
Technically, we were all ambushed. He just didn't make it through the ambush.
yeah.
That sounds convenient. It's almost like this was an intentional thing in order to fill a hole in your party.
God damn it, Gru! I wasn't gonna make a point about it. I thought about it all day, and I said, "No, I'm not gonna make a point about it." And then you did.
Aster goes and gets some tape and makes sure the 4th wall is intact.
I am so sorry.
The fourth
No.
wall is just a glass mirror.
Here, have some leaves to tape on that
Well,
glass wall
beautiful-
there.
My beautiful fourth wall.
my suspension of disbelief.
I try my best to not say anything this happens. Well,
I apologize
we'll
for
pro-
that joke.
It's
I
fine.
mean,
We're
we'll
joking.
probably have a lot more of that soon.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, gotta go prepare Roy Sage 3.0.
Oh, you accept this new friend into the group.
We
And
present
you're picking.
ourselves, or at least Rashi does. Well, I'm Rashi, and these are my friends, and I present everyone.
There's a gurgling noise from the bowl of gruel.
Oh, wait, give me a second. I go and put a straw so he can use it as snorkel.
you're not supposed to breathe breakfast. You're supposed to eat breakfast. Gray hair's a little worn out.
He also sometimes turns into a giant hulking death beast, so watch out for that.
Yeah, if you see him red, let him do his thing, but don't touch him.
New guy like that. Who's he was a new guy like that. Dr. Banner, if you know him.
4th wall is just collapsing.
He's taking a beating today.
My walls! My neighbor's gonna see me.
All right then. So, which directions are y'all heading in?
We're still going towards the spires of
I
South.
think south
Four.
again 4.
Yeah, 4.
the
Alright.
We say to the new guy, we're going in this direction. You can go alone if you want, or you can come with us to wherever we're going.
When Gray finally gets their brain together enough to sit up in their hammock and look at the new person, Gray actually does have a reasonable question.
Yep.
Do you have any extra information? Hey, Snurky,
About
I got you pinned there.
Not really. My answer for you will be no.
no. I've basically told you everything I know.
So
Wait.
you only made it as far as we did before everyone got killed.
Basically,
Where were you going?
uh, we were trying to. I don't know. I wasn't at front. I wasn't at the front of the party. Ollie
you-
was leading us.
Did you hire a guide?
We did not.
Probably not. They did not. This is something I do know. The first 2 parties did not hire a guide.
We did not.
Hmm.
So they got horribly lost because they had no one to tell them where they were. So 4 is the direction. Who's leading the party?
Oh,
That was the best one I did after Siege, but not good one.
I have a 3.
I think we
Same.
all have a 3.
Roy has a
Well,
We all have such bringers.
Sorry,
Roy
you
has
were
a
saying?
6. I've got a 6. I've got a 6 in survival.
You're our new navigator.
good. You find trail.
Can I
All
can I
right.
not can I lead from the middle?
No.
That's not how leading works.
Darn. Can I
Don't
get direction?
worry, I will not make the same mistake twice.
Uh,
I'll be on front. You tell me where you go, you're leading, I'm on front.
DM to Gru. After this session, please remember to update your character sheet such that you actually do have some proficiency in survival.
I do have proficiency in survival.
You don't. Because your background does not cater for it. Your background is something else.
Wait, I have my PHP. I know I took that just to get the survival.
You took criminal.
Yeah. Wait,
Oh,
I have the.
Criminal is stealth and deception.
Okay, then that's going to have to change.
Yeah, so if you want survival, please change your background to something actually does have survival.
That's going to have
So
to
that you can
change.
take expertise in it.
Yes.
Yeah, alright. Anyway. But but for Roy, you are exhausted, so you will be making the survival check at disadvantage.
But I'm helping.
Okay, then you're making it flat.
Great survival check.
Mm-hmm.
Snarky, can I make the point of me being on front? He can be 5 steps behind me, but I am on front.
Alright.
There is something happening with Roll20. I clicked it twice and nothing. Let me try to open my character sheet again.
Maybe you need to refresh the page.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Okay, well, Roy is making his survival check.
There it is.
Okay, wonderful. The 2 survival checks from Esther and Lesrana plus the perception from Gray. Oh, damn it. Lesrana's doing very good on survivals.
Gotta get those nice Healy things.
I guess I'm going to have to reload mine as well because I'm not seeing others.
No, I don't see yours, David.
It says page unresponsive.
Ominous. What an ominous thing.
So we're gonna have Roll20 kill us instead of Chult?
Yes.
Lestrana, the party is making its journey, you accidentally kind of trip on a plant, which is a very large root. You found the best plant in the game.
Is it the
Grass.
root of all evil?
Well, if you eat too much of it, you will suffer from poisoning. But it's a Riaf root. If you eat it, you get 2d4 temp hit points.
You don't want to consume more than 1 in a 24-hour period.
But you just find 1. Okay, so let's see. Just missing a perception check.
Yes, I appear to be losing the argument with Roll20 currently.
Okay, well, while we wait for that, I can't recall whose turn is it to roll the encounter, so I'll just say, Esther, please give me 3d20s.
I was the last one to roll encounter.
No, you weren't. That was the other guy.
Yay! I got a 1!
Alright.
Oh,
Oh,
No!
wonderful.
Gray gonna get to eat a T-Rex?
Shortest game ever.
What does the magic snarky table have for us to die to?
We'll find out.
Is it a demi-lich?
Please no.
Alright, so has Davis figured out roll 20?
I think the problem is yes, David. I think the problem is that roll 20 hasn't figured itself out.
Hmm.
20's going through some stuff.
Yeah, no, it just seems to sit here and lag, and I've already turned off my extension to make sure that that isn't the problem.
Refreshing it and all?
I just closed my browser and reopened it because refreshing it wasn't helping.
I think I'll just continue with this, and I'll see whether the perception check comes in. But
maybe
you can
maybe
just
you
roll it when it's needed.
Or maybe it's ringing around.
Maybe, or I can try rolling it. See how it goes. Where is your character sheet? Why do you have 1,000 points of exhaustion? No, wait.
That would make him super dead.
Sorry, 100,000 points of exhaustion for some reason.
That's super mega dead.
Probably because of it glitching into that box when I was muting and unmuting my mic.
Mm-hmm. Well, now your character sheet caused my game to crash.
Oh no!
Your character sheet might be cursed.
Oh no.
Yep, my roll 20 crashed completely.
Fuck. It's
What
that
did you
that
What did
number's
you
too big.
do?
The number's too big. Roll 20 can't handle it.
Yeah,
You know, the worst part is that I can't even use this downtime to update to change my character sheet because it's roll 20 that's crashing.
You didn't happen to put a space station on those character sheets, did you?
Hey, I was able to blow up the moon just fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
you blew up the moon, but the space station had problems.
While we're figuring this out, I'm going to BRB for a moment.
Obligated break.
Yep.
Well, at least I was able to get a roll of a d20 to go off. When you have a second, Snarky, try moving us to a different map.
alright.
I don't know
I'm
if it'll
trying
make
to.
any difference, but you know.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my game to load right now.
I'm wondering if Roll20 itself has crashed. Is anyone else still here?
Yep.
I'm
Yeah,
still here. Yep.
Yeah?
my
Okay,
roll 20 is working fine.
My game loaded.
Yeah, roll 20 is working fine.
Well, I don't want to tell you to try reloading, because who knows. I'll go one step further and actually remove the extension just as a temporary. I already
That's my
disabled the scripting, but
That's my secret, Captain. I never use an extension.
Okay, can you try giving the perception a test roll?
I rolled a 13 plus whatever my bonus is.
At disadvantage.
I don't see the 13. Oh, yeah, the 13.
You still have your point of exhaustion, so it'll be at disadvantage.
No luck?
No, I'm still sitting on loading stuff, so my character sheet isn't coming up faster than the map's loading, and I usually end up having it come up saying the website's not responding before my character sheet unlocks. I have uninstalled
I use a
the
bunch of
extension
plugins as
and
well.
I've uninstalled the extension and no, it's still page unresponsive.
Alright, I'll quickly go take a break, my pee break.
Maybe restart the computer, David?
Sure. Be right back.